Hello dear students, I welcome all the standard 7 students on these online classes. Previous class we have learned about that oscillatory motions, periodic motions, vibratory motions. Yes, different kinds of motions already we have learned. And I hope all of you have understood that one also. And I hope you must go through your book also and it will be good for you. Okay? Today we will be going to learn about that measurement of speed. That means how to measure speed and what is speed. Okay? So let's start this one, measurement of speed. You must have seen this one in a car or in a vehicle, any other kind of vehicle. We see this round thing with a needle-like pointer moving inside. Yes, one needle-like pointer will be there and that needle will be moving inside a box. Yes, and some number will be also present like 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, so on. Yes. So what is this device is called? This device is called as a speedometer. And speedometer is a device by the help of which we can measure the speed of a car or any other vehicle. Okay? A speedometer needle is pointed towards a particular number. Sometime it will show 70, sometime it will show 80, 90, like that. But here in this picture it is showing 80. Then what is the meaning of that one? What we can understand from it? Which means the car is moving with a speed of 80 km per hour. So the speed of the car is indicated by that needle. Okay. So if it is pointing at 80, that means 80 km per hour is the speed. If it is pointing at 90, then 90 km per hour is the speed. Okay. I hope you all have understood this one. Okay. Then the next one, in the middle part of that particular box or inside that speedometer, we can see one screen that is showing some digits. Like here you can see that one 35758, and this is called an odometer. So speedometer is a device which we can use to measure the speed. But what is odometer? On which purpose it is used? Let us see about that one. Odometer is a device used to measure the distance traveled by the car. It means till now the car has traveled 35,758 kilometer. So the odometer is the device which is used to measure how much distance it already traveled. So here it is indicated that 35,758, that means already this much distance that car has traveled. Okay? I hope you have understood this one. So now let us first understand speed, and then we will understand how speedometer work. Okay? Let's start this one. Speed of a car or any object is the ratio of the distance traveled by it and the time in which it traveled. So here the speed, the definition of speed is given, that speed means the distance traveled by an object, moving object, divided by, to cover that much distance, how much time it is taken. That is called speed. So one formula is generated here, that is speed is equal to distance divided by time. Okay? Did you understand this one? Yes. So from here you can see that one, we found that speed is equal to distance by time. Okay? So from that formula we can generate two more formula by doing the cross multiplication. So we can generate two more formula, that is time is equal to distance divided by speed, then distance is equal to speed into time. But the original formula is speed is equal to how much distance traveled or covered divided by the time taken to cover that distance, that is distance divided by time. So from this we can say distance is equal to speed into time and time is equal to distance divided by speed. So we can remember this one by using a simple triangle. Here you can see that one, distance, speed and time is there. Yes. So distance is equal to speed into time, and speed is equal to distance divided by time only, and time is equal to distance divided by speed only. Accordingly, it is arranged. Okay, I hope all of you have understood this one. Okay, then like the length is having one unit, yes, or the distance is having some unit like meter, centimeter, kilometer, like that. Yes, exactly like that, speed has also a unit of measurement, that is meter per second. Because you know that one, what is the unit of distance? Meter only, the SI unit. And what is the unit of second? Time, that is second only. And also we can take here as kilometer per hour. Meter per second or kilometer per hour is the unit of speed, because speed is equal to distance divided by time. Okay, let's see some examples of finding speed. How to calculate that speed? Let us see or understand that one through different examples. Okay, a bunny has moved 10 meter forward directions and then 20 meters backward directions in 30 seconds. Then what is the speed of the bunny? The question is asking here, or it is given already that 10 meter already forward direction that bunny has moved. After moving 10 meter, 20 meters backward directions. Okay, and the total time taken by that bunny is 30 seconds. So here we need to calculate speed of the bunny. So how can we calculate that speed? We know the formula, that is speed is equal to distance divided by time only. So we have to find out first the distance, and the time is given. So we can easily calculate that one by using the formula. So let us see that one. Total distance traveled is 10 meter forward direction plus 20 meter backward direction is equal to 30 meter only. In how much time? In 30 seconds. So the speed is equal to distance divided by time. So 30 divided by 30 is equal to 1 meter per second is the speed of that bunny. Okay, I hope you have understood this one. Then the next example, a boy ran from his home to his school with a speed of 3 meter per second for 60 seconds. What is the distance between his home and school? Here the distance is asking, and what are the given things are present? Speed is given, that is 3 meter per second, and time is also given, that is 60 seconds. So we need to calculate here that distance between his home and school. Again, this one is also solved by the help of the formula, and you all know that one. From triangle we can see that distance is equal to speed into time only. So here speed is equal to S is equal to 3 meter per second, and time taken T is equal to 60 seconds only. Okay, just simply we have to put the values in that formula, distance is equal to speed into time, and after solving that one we will get the answer. So from triangle we can see that distance is equal to speed into time. So speed is how much? 3 into time is how much? 60. While after multiplying that one we will get 180 meter. So the answer is 180 meter. So the distance between his home and the school is 180 meter. Okay, I hope all of you have understood this one. Okay, let us see the use of speedometer. How that speedometer we can use? Let us see that one. For example, if a car A is showing 0 in its odometer, that means 0 distance traveled. That means it has not traveled. Yes. So and after 5 hours of traveling, it is showing 300. Okay. After 5 hours of traveling, it is showing 300. Yes. That means what? The car A has traveled. Sorry, this one is 300 kilometer, not 500. 300 kilometer in 5 hours. Yes. So the car is already showing 300 kilometer in odometer in 5 hours. Then the speed of the car, how can we calculate that one? Speed is equal to distance divided by time. Yes, so 300 kilometer divided by 5 hours. So 60 kilometer per hour is the speed of the car. Okay. Then the next one, let us take another car B. It has traveled same distance 300 kilometer in just 3 hours. Previously that A car traveled that 300 kilometer in 5 hours, but car B, it traveled that same distance in just 3 hours. So here also we can calculate the speed. then the speed of the car is 300 divided by time 3 hour, yes, is equal to 100 kilometer per hour is the speed of car B. Definitely that car B is moving faster as compared to car A only. Yes, I hope all of you have understood what we have discussed. Okay, so in car A the speedometer will show 60 km per hour, but at the same time in car B the speedometer will show 100 km per hour, so that we can understand. So the car A is having this much speed and that car B is having this much speed. Yes. So let us revise what we have discussed. Speed of a body is the ratio of the distance travelled and the time taken by the body. That is, speed is equal to distance travelled divided by time taken to cover that much distance. Okay. And the formulas are also there. That is, speed is equal to distance divided by time. And from that formula, two more formula also we can generate. That is, time is equal to distance by speed and distance is equal to speed into time. Okay. I hope all of you have understood this one. Okay. Thank you.